Good day, my name is Joseph Evans and this is Eyes on the Street. On today's edition will be Nigerians' reaction knowing that President Muhammadu Buhari is the Minister of Petroleum after seeing cars lining up at the fuel station. What's your opinion about that? Follow me as I hit the streets.
The president of the country is the Minister of Petroleum. He has been around and we have not been seeing petroleum. Now that he left, you are calling the NNPC boss and other. You know, we lack zeal, seriousness, and the willpower in the political domain to attend to certain needs of Nigerians. To me, it's a failure in the part of Mr. President for petroleum to be this scarce for a long period of time in the country, where we produce up to 2.3 million barrels a day. So a country that produces up to 2.3 million barrels a day and will be having fuel scarcity is an inability and lack of political will on the part of the president. The president is not a very serious-minded person when it comes to meeting up Nigerian needs. I think that's the major issue.
The president, that's the basic challenge. You cannot have the president oversee presidential duties and come and oversee petroleum duties, and that's why we're having lapses. One person cannot properly balance what is supposed to be done there, right? So I feel like because that place is not well catered for, that's why we're having these challenges. I feel like if maybe duties are delegated to other persons, more reasonable persons to be handled, and we'll not have this kind of challenge.
All I know is that as far as we have presidents like other countries, president should be able to feel the pain of his people. He should be able to come to, everybody, like we all know, we are all governments. But there is somebody at the top that we always say, this is this, this is that. He should be able to speak up and let us see how we can take care of the situation we are having now.
Because when your resources is not well managed, it doesn't matter whether you're the minister or you're what. When there is a bad governance, it affects every arm of government. It doesn't matter in what seat you are occupying. Once you have failed, you have failed. Okay? Once you have failed, you have failed. I just feel something somewhere is wrong, all right, in the leadership, because I can't believe that we, exporter of oil, of fuel, crude oil, now suffering for the same thing that gives us a greater arm of revenue. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it is, for me, I tag it as failure on the part of whoever that is in charge. Do you understand? Right now, see, I cannot drive, not because I don't want to buy from those guys selling on the road, but I've realized that for those persons buying from them, they are always coming up with the complaints of their, what's this thing called now? Fuel pump being spoiled. You can buy like how many times, and then the next thing you're saying is you cannot move your car again. So what's now the essence? If you don't want to now buy from those guys, you now want to stand on the queue for the rest of the day. Imagine if you're an Uber driver or you're a taxi driver. Now that means for the rest of the day you are not working. And then if you manage to get fuel, then the masses now suffers. So nobody's smiling in this case.
To me, I feel it's because based on what I thought a lot of things about this issue, and what actually came to my mind is because of the forthcoming election. So these are the reasons why all these things is happening. And so, but I feel it should not be, because these are the people you will see when you are expecting citizens to vote for you and you are making life miserable for them. So there is no, you're not giving them the reason why they should vote for this kind of people again when they were making life miserable. To me, I saw it as an act of wickedness. So it's an act of wickedness because everybody is suffering, both the young and old are suffering. Look, the heat is too much. Nobody can bear it any longer. There is no light, there is no fuel. So how did you expect the citizens to cope?
You've heard and you've seen the people's opinion. Why not drop yours on our comment section, like and share, follow us on all our social media platforms. I am Joseph Evans and this is Eyes on the Street. Until I see you next time, stay safe.